I just want to share one thing. Nan, can you come up here a second? Can you step up here? I'll stand with like this.
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
Nan was our choir director for over 25 years.
Oh, it was wonderful. 25 years.
And she was a founding stone here, Cindy. And we just love her, and y'all don't know the foundation that we're standing on, all those metaphysics of Christmas and stuff. She's playing the piano with everything and singing, and one time playing with one hand because she broke her other arm. And just a beautiful soul who was non-resistant to life, that allowed Spirit to just begin to well up and just transform her world and metaphysical Christianity.
Oh yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Cinderella.
Thank you, dear. Oh, you too.
Whoa.
Don't cry for us like that.
Yeah, and it's, when these spontaneous things that life happens, and, it's just that, certain people come into our lives and they do play important roles and have impacts on greater and greater and greater. And I wish I could have talked a little better, but I wanted to just acknowledge the gift that she gave to this church, to all of us. It still goes on. There are some of her songs in our little songbook and things like that. And but just a great foundation stone that allowed the church and Christ consciousness to really grow in Alpharetta, Georgia. Okay. So here we go. It is springtime. Springtime is a time of renewal, and we're springing into spring. How appropriate! Here we go. So it's a time of renewal. Renewal begins with a special commitment to become greater than we thought we could ever be. And the only way that we can be greater than we thought we could ever be is to connect with Spirit. Because we already know how great we are in the head. And we don't change enough. So to make that spiritual commitment, and what we're doing is we're creating the new you. And that's what transformation's all about. That's what evolution and consciousness is all about. That's what life's all about. All these trees are renewing with leaves and pretty soon buds and flowers and things like that. Life goes on. And if we can just surrender to that, understanding that there is one life going on. And I love the divine dip to begin to understand, it's our awareness that allows us to connect with Spirit. We can't run from it. We try a lot. But we can begin to take steps that will allow us to move into that energy of God and Christ. And in this time of year, we're getting ready we're in Easter season now. Renewal and transformation, things like this. And Jesus' gift to show us that we could be more than we ever thought we could be. And then his life was a demonstration of that. And then he said, follow me, And it's not that we have to do what Jesus did, but to do life as Jesus did life, with love as the foundation stone, and his connection with Father, the Father within, who speaks the words, that doeth the works, that is all. So Jesus' walk, it's very simple, was a walk of love and a walk of non-resistance. From his birth to ascension, he accepted life. He did not resist any aspect of his life. And he tried to show that in all of us, to all the people. And sometimes we have to let go allowing to flow. And that's what his life was all about. And so really the love that he knew he was, he knew we were, we are, that love is what allows us to exercise non-resistance in our life. Because the love, that divine love that's within us, lifts us out of our little self and our ego, our personality, and all of our rightness. So once we begin to surrender, that's when the true transformation can begin. So I'm going to read part of chapter 104. The Spirit wanted me to read this, and I not resisted. I wanted to resist. So you tell me in a minute. Okay. So Jesus was at a festival party, some rich person had a party, and there were the men of learning and wealth and reputation and power were there, but they knew not the Christ. Their eyes were blinded by the tinseled glitter of their selfish selves. They could not see the King. And though they walked within the light, they groped about in darkness, the darkness like night. And Jesus cast his eyes up into heaven and said, I thank thee, Holy One of heaven and earth, that while the light is hidden from the wise and great, it's revealed to the babes. We're all babes in consciousness as we are endeavoring to allow that light to grow in our lives and to grow on the planet. Transformation, Christ consciousness. Then turning to the multitudes, he said, I come not to you in the name of man, nor in the strength of my own. The wisdom and the virtue that I bring to you are from above. They are the wisdom and the virtue of the God whom we adore. The words I speak are not my words. I give to you what I receive. Come unto me, you who labor and pull heavy loads, and I will give you aid. Put on the yoke of the Christ with me. It does not chafe. It's an easy yoke. Together we will pull the load of life with ease, and so rejoice. And we've often heard that, maybe I have a lot, phrase from Jesus, I make your burdens light. I make your burdens light. When we become aware that everything's light, why wouldn't our burdens be light? And what it is to put on that yoke of the Christ, put on that garment of light, accept the truth, the love, the light I am within my heart. And then any challenge or anything that lies before us, even an adventure, a dream, it doesn't have to be hard, you see? It's hard when we resist it. And the resistance comes from here. So as we go into that Christ energy within our heart, that's what allows us to begin to move through life and follow the divine guidance that is ours. So metaphysically, non-resistance. Universal law, we teach laws, a lot of you guys have had this. So non-resistance, to allow the outer to flow through you without opinion or judgment. Wow, that's a good one, isn't it? I think we need some help on that. Christ's love, please flow through me to lift me above, let me transcend, rise above, and to really see the truth. You see? But to allow the outer to flow through you without opinion and judgment. And there's a saying that goes along with that. We still have people walking through our minds that we haven't let go, that we didn't let pass through. They came into our consciousness, and we might have judged it or had an opinion or whatever, and they're there. And we still get to visit them and revisit them and revisit them. So when we begin to have experiences, people, places, things, or whatever, to have no opinion, to let it flow through. See, there's a difference between reality and perception. You see? That we could pick any flower, and it would be a flower, but each and every one of us would have our own perception of that flower. But the flower is a flower. Our perception's not going to change it. And we want to change life a lot, don't we? We would like to change people, experiences, whatever. But maybe there is a divine plan going on. And maybe our part in that plan is to surrender to that Christ love. Put on the yoke and begin to just walk through life. And that's the test then, because we're going to meet people, places, things, and experiences that our perception, for the most part, is going to match theirs. But if we're in our personality, we're right, and they need some help. So to begin to realize that that's that love that allows us to lift and transform, and it's the love that allows us the strength to be non-resistant, to to life. We've all heard the saying, what you resist persists, right? When Jesus came to the planet, there was more dark on the planet than light. And so one of his sayings, he said, resist not evil. Resist not evil? Is that logical? Don't we have to beat evil and fight it? No. That's man's way. How's that? Resist not evil, grasshopper. Whatever you resist persists. There's two evils right there. They're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. They're not going to dissipate. They're going to still be there. There's more dark on the planet. Jesus said, don't fight it. Turn to your heart. What is yours to do in life? Instead of being a fighter, maybe being a lover. You see? And that's a powerful statement. Resist not evil. So now, on the planet, there is more light than darkness. I hope you can agree with me on that one, because that's the truth. And do you know what? And do you know what the darkness is doing to the white light? Fighting it. And you know who's getting stronger? The light. It's energy. It's law. So how about that thought 2,000 years ago, resist not evil? To now, the light has grown stronger. The bumper sticker, I know how it ends. God wins. How's that? No. So when that evil resists the light continues to get stronger. Non-resistance. Turn away. What is mine to do here? We don't have to agree with everything. The power comes in honoring your own path. Honor your path, then you're in your power. And when you honor your path and you're in your power, you can honor the path of others. You don't have to get on their path. You see, you're not resisting them. You're turning within to who I truly am and beginning to walk. Non-resistance is a pretty good law. How's that? Here's another thing with Jesus. When Jesus, stay on your path. So Jesus' walk, a walk of love and non-resistance. When Jesus came, the Messiah came, what did most people want Jesus to do? Conquer the Romans? Fight them, kill them? You see what I'm saying? So Jesus, just let that go through him. I didn't come to do that, you know. He came to free the people from themselves. Their victim consciousness, their limitations, their less thans. To save them from themselves through love. Through love. See, the man's way, conflict and fight the Romans. See, that's what the zealots were, who war with them. No. There's a new way. There's a higher way. We're going to acknowledge it, what's happening. Now what can we do? in love. And so Jesus took people to reveal the God within them. And then to begin to walk as that. And a lot of things that we hear. If a man comes to you and asks you for his coat, and Jesus said, give him 2. Give him a couple. See what I'm saying? What? So when we're in the consciousness that God's our Father, God's our source, if we give our coat away, are we going to get another coat? If we know who we are, we are. If we live in that unlimited potential I am, that allows the universe to flow to us and through us in any of our heart's desires. And through those exercises, people could understand, or God could be revealed to them through those simple acts and actions. By giving. And then pretty soon, next you know, somebody gave them something. Oh, this stuff works. That's what life is. It's an experience of taking a chance on yourself. Your true self, i.e. taking a chance on God. And once we begin to take a chance on God, our life will change and life on the planet will change. And that's what the Aquarian age is all about, in this age of transformation, because we're shifting in consciousness and awareness of who we are and who everyone else is. And we're listening. We're listening. The age of communication is more about listening than speaking. So we have a whole lot more opportunities to hear more information and people than we ever have on the planet, because we are separated and isolated. Now we just, we have to be discerning in all the information, but it's available to us. And then we choose it. I'm going to accept this. I'm going to acknowledge it. I'm going to acknowledge it, but I don't have to accept it. You see? Acknowledging, going within. Does this work for me? Maybe not. If it doesn't, what works for you? What works for us is our path. What's mine to do here in life? So non-resistant isn't not recognizing, it's not reacting to. And see, when we react, we're out of control. You see? So we can recognize it, but not react to it. Now, aren't we coming into our power now? Because don't people, they still do on the planet, try to push buttons? So if we are in our power, they can't push our buttons. And now we can do what we're guided to do. Whether people agree with us or not, we're okay. I'm okay with you. I hope you can be okay with me, but if you're not, that's okay, because I'm okay with me. And as we begin to walk this walk of love and non-resistance, magic happens. It's very cool. So non-resistance isn't saying no to life. It's saying yes to your life. Say yes to your life. There's a lot of people that don't say yes to life on planet Earth right now. But the change is to say yes to life. And more people are taking a chance on themselves, taking a chance on God, and saying, yes, I'm going to try this. I want a new adventure. I want a new experience. And then they take a step. But who we're taking a step with, the Christ, our higher self, you see? This is who I am. I put on my garment of light and walk. You know? And we're not alone. We're never alone. We're alone if we don't know who we are. So to stay on our path is the key that will empower us to be able to walk through and to allow things to pass through us. Keep going. Does anybody have people still walking around their head? Or beliefs or patterns, okay? Too often, we resist life experiences which are our own life experiences because we're not present in our true self. You see? See, this is a beautiful place. Planet Earth is a beautiful place because it gives us all these opportunities, experiences. And mine are unique to me, and yours are unique to you. You know? But what happens is a lot of times we get off our unique experience path and get on somebody else's unique experience path. And they're happy and having fun and prosperous and everything, but we're not happy and prosperous. It's not working for me. It's not your path. You see? Stay on your path. The old saying, find what you want to do and you'll never work a day in your life. That's cool. That's the truth. Because life is life. Cindy and I do life. We don't work. We don't have a job. We're just doing life. And I know some of you guys in here are the same way, and it's a wonderful way to live. You see? You can be true to yourself. And even goes, wow, I don't believe you're doing that, or why are you doing that? That's what I do. It's who I am. And those are questions that we can answer for ourselves if we go within. We have to go within. So, and ask when we're resisting something. Why am I resisting this? You say. Go within. We're going over a lot of stuff in Aquarian, and it's about chakras and how to react to life and act with life and everything. And so, like a lot of times, things will come at us like on an emotional level, a control level, or dutiful level in these lower chakras. You know what I'm saying? And so what happens is what we teach, we say, lift up into your brow chakra. You say, well, see what's happening. Well, what's really happening here? But if we stay in our lower chakras, this is what we do. Boom, boom. Stay motion to motion. See? Get sucked into a pity party. Conflict to conflict. I'm right, you're right, they're right. What's going on? How do I see myself in this situation? What is this situation showing me? Do you see? It's information. So now we can choose. Down here, we're reacting. We're out of control. We lift up and to get a higher vision or maybe purpose. Wow, that's not mine to do. Now we can stay on our path. And that's to begin to just understand energy and who we are. Who are we? Who am I? We're spirit. We're spirit. People are waking up to that. It's beautiful. Jesus told us that. God's our Father. See, you know, why am I here? A simple answer to that is love. We're here to love. Take that love in every experience, everything we're doing. Our manifestation on physical level, take that divine love through it. Our emotional, creative level, divine love. Our solar, divine love in our creations. Divine love, unconditional love, expressing love and lifting people with love. Seeing that love, seeing that oneness, and connecting with God allows us to stay true to who we are and on our path and be able to walk. And not be buffeted by other people's thoughts, beliefs, and patterns. Shoulds. Have tos. Shouldn't. This is mine to do. Our awareness lies within. I'll ask a question. I want you to all be honest. When you get resistance, when you get guidance, do you ever resist it? And I said, we all said that. And why do we resist our guidance? See? This is where we resist it from. And there. The outer and here. That's why we resist it. Our guidance comes from within. Guidance comes from God, our higher self, spirit, you see? And so to begin to, when we get our guidance, at least listen to it. Be open to it. For a long time, I had to really work on, I won't get real heavy, but, you know, like, for a while, I was just saying no. You know, say no to life, no to ideas, stuff like that. No, because I'd have all this other crap going on, past. See, Cindy really helped me to see that there's a big old beautiful world out there. You know what I'm saying? You're living in this little no world. You're a no, what's that? Nowhere man. You're a little nowhere man, yeah. So it's like, open it up. Oh, wow. Now I'm the fool on the hill. At least I can see a big world out there. But you see, like, I was resistant to expansion. Taking a chance on God, taking a chance on myself. You see, so our guidance is our guidance. I get my guidance, you all get your guidance. But where's that guidance coming from? And it's coming from your heart. Especially when you meditate. That's what we want everybody to meditate. Because you're going to get your higher guidance. What's yours to do? And it's your unique expression. See? We don't have to walk on water. We have to do as Jesus did. Well, we got to do it as he did, lovingly. You see? It makes it a whole lot easier. So when we resist, we're fighting, and so our resistance gets more. So when we listen, I'm going to love myself enough to listen. Now we open to the universe, and the universe can flow to us, and we'll be guided, moved, whatever, to our perfect place, and it's really neat. When we realize that we are enough, the walls come tumbling down. We built the walls. We built the walls. Accepting God as the authority in your life. To begin to listen to that God guidance. The Father within speaks the words. The Father within doeth the works. You see? To begin to open to that, accept that, and follow that guidance. And then I make your burdens light. You think it's hard. It's not. It's all light. We speak of the illusion of life, and we create the illusion of life. Because we all have a different illusion of life. What's that all about? So begin to understand that we can use this law, non-resistance, to free ourselves, not going there, or to free ourselves, thank you for the guidance. You see? It's a beautiful, beautiful opportunity for us all to take this little bit of information, allowing the outer to flow through you without opinion or judgment. Sometimes we think that's all we have. We have so much more. And that's what Jesus came to teach us. To have life, and have life abundantly. Let's go with them. And as you close your eyes and just breathe, just as you breathe in holy breath. Holy breath is the only breath. So as you breathe in, feel that holy breath, and feel that holy breath going right into your heart. Breathe right into your heart. And as you breathe the holy breath, just ride that right into your heart and find yourself in the garden of your heart. Your beautiful garden. And just see your garden, imagine your garden, know your garden. And in your garden is the one who cares. The one who loves you unconditionally, who is always here for you. So why don't you just move through your garden and noticing how beautiful your garden is and how life-giving it is. And I want you to move to the center of your garden where you'll find a bench by a pool. And I want you to sit on the bench for a moment and go into your heart. And just breathe and feel your heart center, that center of love and light I am, begin to grow and expand. And feel your love radiating from your heart beyond your physical body, out into the garden. And as we send out that love into the garden, love attracts love. And the one who cares is making their way to you now. And as you sit on your bench, I want you to be aware of a presence, the one who cares. And whatever this present looks like, accept it. Accept this presence as higher love, Christ-like. And I want you to stand up and just reach out your hands and just hold the hands of the one who cares. And just feel the love they have for you. Look into their eyes. Feel the love. See the love they have for you. The one who cares loves you unconditionally. The one who cares is always here for you. For strength, for guidance, for love, for whatever you would seek or need. So in this time of communion with this higher love, if you have a question, something that might be challenging to you or you have resistance with, something you'd like clarity and understanding about what's yours to do now, ask the one who cares now. And listen. And just allow that inner dialogue with the one who cares to reveal to you what's yours to do. Reveal to you who you are. Reveal to you the power of love. So just breathe and feel engulfed in love. As you breathe this love, just feel yourself being transported through time and space back into this room, sitting on your chair. And just breathe and feel your body. Love your body. Glad to be alive on planet Earth at this moment in time. So just breathe and feel how loved you are. Be still and know. Gently wiggle your toes and fingers. Gently open your eyes. That journey, the journey from our head to our heart, is transforming. And we can take it every day. And we can connect and reconnect with the one who cares. That essence of unconditional love and support and guidance for anything that we would seek. It's a beautiful plan. All we have to do is stay on our path and be open and receptive to all the good that God has for us. So here's the last word. Trust who you are, not who you think you are. Thank you.